There's a voice inside you, a quiet one. It doesn't shout, it whispers. Get up, you're not done yet. Even when you're tired, even when you feel like giving up, it's still there. But sometimes that voice gets drowned out. The world gets noisy. Expectations rise, pressure builds, and the dream that once burned so bright starts to blur in the fog of doubt and distraction. So how do you keep going when there's no applause? When no one's watching? When everything inside you screams, it's okay to quit? That's where the real story begins. This isn't just about motivation. It's not about hype or hype videos or chasing likes. It's about something deeper. It's about that fire, the one that never dies, the one that stays lit, even when you feel broken. Most people think motivation is like magic, that it just shows up when the stars align or you feel inspired. But that's the biggest lie we tell ourselves. You don't find motivation, you don't wait for it. Motivation comes after action, not before. Picture a car sitting in the driveway. It doesn't move unless you turn the key. The same goes for you. You have to start the engine first, then the momentum, the motivation kicks in. Think about the greats. Kobe Bryant, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey. They didn't always feel like showing up, but they showed up anyway because they understood something most people don't. Motivation is not an emotion. It's a habit, a choice, a system you build. The brain is designed to protect you. It resists discomfort. It whispers, stay safe, stay small, stay still. But growth doesn't live there. Growth only happens when you push through that resistance. You won't always feel like it. You won't always be ready. But those are the moments that define you. Not when it's easy, but when it's hard, and you do it anyway. Self-motivation isn't about hype. It's about commitment, showing up when no one's watching, taking one more step when your legs shake. So stop chasing motivation like a spark. Start building a fire that stays lit, no matter the weather. Create a routine so strong that even on your worst day, you still rise. You still move, and you still choose to go forward. Everyone's chasing something. The perfect body, the dream job, the million-dollar lifestyle. But what happens when things don't go as planned? What happens when it takes longer than you thought? When the results don't show up fast enough? When the silence is louder than your hope? That's when you need a why. Not just any why, but one that cuts deep. A why that makes you emotional. A reason that makes you cry. Why do you want to be better? Who are you doing this for? Your parents? Your future self? Your kids? What would you regret if you gave up now? When your why is strong, discipline becomes effortless because it's no longer about motivation, it's about purpose. And when life hits hard, that why will catch you. When you fall, it's the reason you stand back up. Pain becomes fuel. Failure becomes feedback, and every setback becomes part of your training. The truth is, you've already survived your worst days. Look how far you've come. You didn't come this far to stop now. People don't lose motivation. They lose connection to why they started. So reconnect, recommit, realign. Write your why down. Speak it out loud every single day. Let it burn in your chest until the excuses melt away. Because if your why is strong enough, nothing can stop it. We dream big, but we forget. Change doesn't come from one giant win. It comes from the small wins. Want to run a marathon? Start with a single block. Want to write a book? One sentence. Want to change your life? Just make one powerful decision. Motivation grows through momentum. Every task you finish, no matter how small, builds self-respect. You start to trust yourself again. You stop negotiating with laziness. You start showing up, no matter what. Self-motivation is earned through consistency, through discipline, through showing up when nobody claps, and doing the work anyway. You don't need to go viral. You don't need millions watching. You just need to keep your word to yourself. That's where confidence is born. So stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop waiting for more motivation. Show up messy. Start scared. But start. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Action, even imperfect, is your secret weapon. Every day you move forward, even a little, you're building a version of yourself who refuses to give up. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be better than yesterday. That's how mountains are moved. One step, one win, one day at a time. One day, no one will remember your excuses. One day, the applause will fade. But what will remain is the person you became in the process. Not the trophies, not the numbers. You. You don't need permission. You don't need a hype crew. You need to look in the mirror and say, I'm not quitting. Not today. The world is full of people who stop when it's hard. Be the one who keeps going. The world needs that. And that person is you.